Heyo, Splinter Snake O here. That's my third attempt at this review. Keep getting calls. Anyway, this is my Spider-Man 2 custom Doc Ock. It's a very simple custom, but it was a long time making, mainly because I struggled to get the parts. I don't know what the figure actually is. It's a Spider-Man 2 Doc Ock figure. It had a little lever you pull down his back in the middle of his arms, and then his arms kind of this closing motion, and that was it. Thought that was rubbish, thought it was very lacking, took them off. Then I swapped them over for the Marvel Legends Series 8, I think it is, Doc Ock's arms, but they were round, so they also didn't work too well. It was only when I grabbed a Spider-Man bit for this guy, the arms that came as part of the train, because this guy came, as I did a review for this guy, his arms were like stuck like this, and they did this kind of like rock'em sock'em thing. But I got this body because I thought it was a lot slender, a lot sleeker for this guy, and the arms from that, they were the superposable. Sorry about that, phone went off. Anyway, as I said, these arms, they were superposable, but they were like this big. So what I did is I got a second one of these because I wanted to make a black suit version like this. I haven't got around to doing that yet, but I used the arms from that to make these really long, movie accurate arms, and I personally think they look pretty good, you know, and they've got a great length. I mean, that's pretty much about as stretch forward you're going to get, and if I turn them sideways, you see that's quite far. I mean, that's like what, 10 inches, something like that? You know, they're good. They've got 4 different feet on them. Sorry, scrub that, 2 different feet. The bottom 2 have these big ones with the kind of toad claws, which are all individually articulated and can rotate really well. The top ones have the trifecta point ones on them. Both 2 points of articulation each toe, so you know you can get some pretty cool menacing looks. You can also get some quite refined grabs, pick up some small things with it, you know, if they work, that is. The figure itself has quite a lot of articulation. I customised it to pull the shoulders out a bit more because I was going for a phase where I preferred my shoulders a bit more free, but looking at it now, I think I'm going to push them back in, but I'll do that later. The glasses, you know, they're glued on, their glasses, so they don't come off, but you know, I think he looks better with his glasses. I mean, he's supposed to have eye damage after the accident after all. Anyway, the articulation, head is on a ball joint, can move around like that. Shoulders are on a ball joint, they're kind of stiff though. The bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, glove rotation, and finger articulation. Nothing in the torso, nothing in the waist. Legs on ball joints, they have T-cuts they can go forward, that's his Sparta kick, don't know if you can really see the arms in the way, and they can go out that far, so he's got a really great range of motion. Double jointed knee, there's a hip swivel but mine's glued, just so you know, and there is a kind of boot cut, but again mine's glued. He's got not much ankle articulation, but he's got toe articulation. Figure's actually pretty well articulated. Now I actually carved all of this out because this was just like this big thick bulk, and it took up a lot of, it was heavy and it didn't really flex at all, so I actually got a knife and just trimmed it all down. It looks a bit rough inside, but you know, it gives it more freedom to move, it's not so heavy, so I think it's definitely worth it. I might glue them shut, I've decided, but the coat itself is a nice soft rubber, it moves quite well. It's this really pale green, which he never wore in the film. He wore like a dark brown. But anyway, the arms, they're all like that whole like wiry, bendy thing. They're attached. Where's this one attached? I can't even see it here. It's attached here on that one. And I've drilled holes in the back and glued them. Oh no, sorry, scrap that. These ones have a bit of plastic protruding. So I've kind of just like fed them in a little bit into that, and I've just glued them with like about 6 tubes of glue, so they're really on there, very strong. But they look pretty good. As I said, there's that line thing that got filled up, never did it properly. But you know, I think it works really well, but good luck trying to make this one yourself if you're interested, guys, because these things are quite hard to get hold of and they're getting a bit pricey as well. I've got to be careful when I'm posing as well, because a couple of times I've gone to pose it and the join has snapped. So they're not super strong here. This is their weakest point, where they're joined, the two things, because it's basically just rubber glued to rubber, and anyone who knows anything about customizing would know that that's not going to give you the strongest seal. He does stand up on his own with a bit of help from his arms and a bit of fiddling. Don't know if I can really be asked today. Hey! Now you can get some cool poses going with them and Spidey. So, but there you go. There's my Spider-Man 2 Doc Ock. I hope you guys liked it. Quite chuffed with the end result. Still needs a bit more tweaking, but you know, there it is. Thanks for watching, guys.